next bout of the evening. Let's bring in our warriors into the epic cage. From 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu San Diego and Team Hurricane Awesome, please welcome C.A.M.O.
All right, our next fight on the night, we got Sam Turpin coming out of Hurricane Awesome. He has a 1-1 record, and then a welterweight fight versus Trevon Stubbs.
Yeah, so hey, Jordan, it is great to be joined by you. I don't have as much expertise as your last guy. That's Max Gamboa, the Red Velvet. Obviously the 135-pound champion of epic fighting, but I am making my broadcasting debut right now, so it's great to be with you, sir. And yeah, I am so excited for this fight. If there is a fight that I want to be the first fight I ever call, it is this one. This one is going to be an absolute show.
Yeah, Turpin, in his previous fights that I've watched, he has like heavy kicking sort of game, likes to stand long and rangy. He also is a high-level jiu-jitsu practitioner. One area I'm looking for him to improve on is his strikes to entry. It's a little bit harder to only throw kicks and then set up takedowns. So I'm hoping he improved a little bit on his boxing, and then possibly looks to shoot underneath his opponent's punches. The only person in the UFC that really had any level of efficiency with kicks in jiu-jitsu was Ultimate Fighter winner and jiu-jitsu wizard Ryan Hall. That guy is a stud, but he generally uses Imanari rolls for entry.
Absolutely. Hey, well, Sam Turpin, the confidence is sky high, coming off an armbar victory, and he's been very, very active this year. Fought on every single epic card, and expect him to fight on the next one in August. If all goes well, I mean, obviously, like you said, has a big judo background, kickboxing background as well, and he's very, very elusive. So keep an eye. He has a great judge of distance, and overall just a very fun fighter, man. And his story is incredible. The guy's one of the nicest guys you're ever going to meet. We're going to take it to the broadcaster,
into the cage. You heard him sing the national anthem. Now let's watch him fight from Coastal Combat. Please welcome back Trevon Stubbs.
So obviously Trevon Stubbs coming off his first career victory and out of a very prestigious gym in Coastal Combat, obviously fighting at the welterweight division, and I got to be excited for this because he is a very, very explosive striker, and as Carlos Kramer just said, multi-talented, sang the national anthem and did a beautiful job.
Yeah, it's a very unique circumstance because he almost had two fights in one night in the sense that first he comes out and sings the national anthem. I personally am not vocally talented. I would much rather fight somebody than actually sing in front of a crowd. However, as his former welterweight epic champ training partner Bill Wilson was telling me, this guy has some fast twitch muscle fiber and is an exceptional striker. It's very explosive combos, very athletic as well. He's coming off of his 1-0 win. He fought just 2 months ago on the Epic Tahiti card. And so I'm really looking forward to this fight.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, one thing you're going to see as well is he defends the grappling very well, and Sam Turpin is a phenomenal grappler, so really excited. As they say, styles make fights, but I think you got to say, personalities make fights. These are two of the nicest, most mellow guys you're ever going to meet. I know for a fact that Sam has never been in a street fight. A really good Jewish kid, and just a happy guy. Just positive, someone you want to be around. Obviously, energy is contagious, and so if I'm trying to kick it with a guy, watch a UFC pay-per-view, I want to hang out with this guy. Great energy for sure.
Yeah, and he's got a chin on him, too. I've seen him eat some shots, and frankly, he's always in the fight. Sam has a very unique striking style in the sense that almost Wonder Boy Stevens.
Right, yeah, that's exactly what he said. He said he tries to resemble Wonder Boy, and two really nice guys, obviously.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're ready for our next battle of the evening. This is three-minute rounds in the welterweight division. Introducing your first warrior, fighting out of the Kramer Insurance Red Corner, This man is a mixed martial artist with a record of 1 win and 1 loss. He stands 5 feet, 10 inches tall, and weighs a ready 169.4 pounds. Representing 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu, San Diego, Team Hurricane Awesome! Give it up for Sam Turpin! And his opponent, fighting out of the office is David P. Shapiro, blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist with a record of 1 win and no losses. He stands 5 feet, 8 inches tall, and weighs already 170 pounds. Representing Coastal Combat, please welcome Trevon Stubbs.
Jordan, I don't know about you, man, but I am so excited for this one. And off we go.
Your referee is John Romero.
Interesting element to this fight. While neither one of them, it seems,
Let's
on their
make some
C.A.M.O profiles,
noise, everybody.
they have 3 fights.
Come
Neither
on.
one of them are competing with shin pads on. So that might have been a decision of the coaches. But they're fighting 3-minute rounds.
Yeah.
And, it's a lot different than 2-minute rounds. The 2-minute is more of a sprint. 3-minute, you have a little bit of time to set your shots up.
Well, I'm excited, sir. I'm sure you are as well. A lot of people think this is going to be fight of the night. Definitely a fun fight, that's for sure. Red corner's ready, blue corner's ready, and off we go.
Trevon looking very casual in there. Sam quickly on the feints.
Turpin obviously fighting out of the red corner. Stubbs out of the blue.
They're measuring each other out. Ooh,
he tagged him with that one. Oh!
Turpin needs to keep his hands up when he's striking. Oh, he looks to press the single.
Turpin looking for the takedown.
Oh, and the outside trip. Very good, very good. Start softening him up with punches. That's exactly what you do.
Turpin with a little bit of ground and pound. Good defense by Stubbs.
If I'm Sam, I'm trying to, bury him a little bit. I'm trying to wear him out. He needs to get his hooks in right now. Ooh, he got both of his hooks in again. Now he took his back. Ooh, but Trevon's, and he reverses the position.
Phenomenal defense by Stubbs. Great start for both fighters. And
he's
great
trying
kick.
to,
He's hurt. All right, now this is good. Stubbs hurt Turpin, giving Turpin now time to recover. And another takedown for Turpin. What an exciting round. And I told you guys, many people think this is going to be fight of the night.
If I'm Sam right now, I'm trying to slow down the tempo of this fight. Trevon is an exceptional, explosive athlete. And I think that's what Trevon is actually implying on doing right now.
I don't know about you, Jordan. I want to see this one go the distance. 1:22 remaining in round number 1.
Trevon's got the body lock right now. I know he looks like he's trying to dump him on his head. Sam needs to start pummeling for underhooks right now.
So just about a minute left, 1:02 to be exact, in a phenomenal fight.
I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, it looks like the clock was off. All right, that round is over. I'm just happy that we're going to go to a second round. Shout out to these fighters.
Yeah, it makes a little bit more sense that they're fighting 2 minutes rounds. They are early amateurs and whatnot. I want to see Trevon get a little bit more active. That he was definitely dismissing the grappling, but here we got the replay coming right now.
Absolutely. Let's take a look. Your epic fighting replay brought to you by Finest City Entertainment.
A lot of cage wrestling happening early in this epic card, and that's an area that everybody needs to improve on. But, you see the full amount right there. Both of the guys had their moments, but I'm going to get I guess I got to give it to Sam, maybe.
Yeah, I think Sam had a little bit more control. Definitely a 10-9, a very close round. And
yeah, that could have gone either way.
All right, well, I'm incredibly excited for this round to start.
Trevon just looks cold as ice right there. He looks like he's having another good day at work, and then Sam's bouncing around a little bit.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, neither of these guys are stoic, both showing a lot of emotion, and off we go. Red corner's ready, blue corner's ready. Oh!
Ooh, a heavy low kick. Oh, lots of low kicks.
He tagged him.
Oh! Sam's struggling.
Turpin struggling against the cage.
Trevon needs to separate right now. He was winning in the striking. Go back to the low kicks. Sam turns him. Trevon needs to start bumping his hips side to side to get him off the fence.
Yeah, it looked like Stubbs might have hurt.
Sam finishes the takedown.
Oh, wow.
With 1:30 in time, this gives Sam plenty of time to work.
Plenty of time to work.
I do like that Trevon's not consenting to the takedown no matter what. He's going for the guillotine right now, but he doesn't have the right positioning for it. If I'm Sam, I'm just grinding him out right here, weighing on his head. There's a knee to the body, possibly.
Yes, this is absolutely the game plan for Sam, and if he can continue to do this, we should expect another 10-9 round. But man, what a phenomenal start to both rounds on the feet.
Sam needs to get his head positioning a little bit better. You got to put your forehead in the crook of his neck.
Yes.
Ooh, nice knee to the body by Trevon. Ooh, outside trip attempt by Sam. He runs to the guy's back. He needs to dump him down right now. With 45 seconds, this round's still up for grabs.
Sam, peel him off the cage. Peel him off the cage and dump him. Switch back to the single.
Sam needs to switch to the single right now and bump and rip.
Turpin thought about the takedown. 22 seconds remaining. Once again, you are watching Epic 49 on pay-per-view.
If I'm Trevon right now, I'm separating and throwing heavy punches. He had a lot of success early. You don't want the grappling. He's probably a little down right now.
All right, 9 seconds left. This round not as exciting as the first one, although a very exciting first couple seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Alrighty. I got this one 1-1 right now, as you said.
Yeah, I mean, it could be 1-1. It could be 2-0 for either competitor. You know, I mean, that's why this third and final round is about as important as it comes. You know, and not only for the win in itself, but also character building. You know, a lot of guys start looking at the fence, trying to figure out a way to get out. Here's where you gotta, you know, again, bite down on your mouthpiece and let him fly.
You know, I got to ask, man, obviously you are a pro fighter, had quite the successful careers. We're taking a look at the replay. And, like, look at that, a phenomenal first few seconds. I hope we can see more of that in the third round. I'm sure you would as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm looking at it, you know, I mean, it really depends on how the judges score. I mean, there was a lot of top position control from Sam, but Trevon, frankly, landed all the power shots, and, you know, it's difficult because, you know, sometimes you get a referee that isn't as familiar with grappling and favors the striking or vice versa. So, you know, this fight is definitely up for grabs.
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, they don't want to leave it up to the judges, but Jordan, I'm going to ask you, I got it 1-1. Who do you have it?
I'm going to have to agree with you. I probably have it 1-1. If I'm going in there right now, Trevon, I'm just trying to take the center of the cage and heavy punches.
Yes, sir. All right, well, off we go. Red and blue corners are ready. Here we go.
Ooh, big overhand by Trevon. Just missed. Oh, and he lines it up again. He's looking for that.
He tagged him. Turpin's hurt.
He's struggling for the takedown right now. Trevon needs to immediately circle off the cage, and Sam goes back to the original game plan. Now they're in this dogfighting position where Trevon's on his back.
That might be it. That might be it. Stubbs looking for the finish.
He's got
right here, right now. Turpin almost gets out of it.
He needs to flatten him out and either start punching or finish the rear naked choke.
Stubbs in all control right now, but shout out to Turpin for getting out of that one. Is the ref going to stop it? Hopefully, not yet, not yet.
Trevon's got to start throwing big shots.
Big shots from Stubbs. The ref might call it if Turpin continues to stay alive.
Right now, the ref is yelling, action, fighter, action. Trevon still needs to win this round, possibly even get a finish, because we're not really sure how the judges scored the first two.
You never want to leave it up to the judges. Stubbs is trying to make that not be the case. Had it pretty deep a few seconds ago, but great defense by Turpin. 45 seconds left.
Ooh,
what a fight.
And Sam steps
This is
up.
it. and back on the feet they go.
Trevon,
Turpin smiling. I told you this guy's always happy, man. Always happy. He's losing this round, but he's still smiling.
Trevon needs to separate and immediately start with the striking. He had him hurt at one point. A big knee to the body by Sam. Sam's just trying to stall, hoping he won the last 2 rounds. Trevon needs to separate. They got 20 seconds to finish this fight.
Yes, sir. All right, 18 seconds left. Turpin is absolutely gassed. I'll tell you what, Stubbs definitely in a little bit better shape. If I'm Turpin, I definitely got to work on the conditioning because he looks like he's going to be able to fight in the next fight, which is good. At least these guys looking like they're going to leave.
Spinning back fist. Let's see if Trevon
healthy.
can put a...
Oh!
Spinning back fist.
Wonder Boy-esque, and what a wonderful fight from these 2 warriors. Oh, and they're going to hug it out. No bad blood like there was in the previous bout. That's for sure. What a fight, man. And definitely fun to call my first fight with you, sir. Thank you, Jason Stewart and Harvey, for the opportunity.
Here comes the replay right now. That was an action-packed round. The first 2, we had a lot of grappling, and Trevon just decided to bite down on his mouthpiece and throw caution to the wind. Just a couple hard leg kicks. He was looking for that right hand, and it landed quite a few times.
Man, I would not be surprised with a split decision, but if I have to go, I'm going to go with Stubbs. Just a very, very dominant 3rd and final round.
Yeah, I'm a little torn right now. You know, it really could go other way. I mean, I feel like Trevon probably won the 3rd round, and those first 2 were really close. You know, I mean, you could have a split decision win on your hands, but nonetheless, both these guys killed it. Another great fight here at Epic Fighting.
Another great fight, and man, I am so excited for the next fight, a light heavyweight battle, but obviously talking about the welterweight battle, I'm very excited to get it to Carlos Kramer. Man, this guy is one of the best I've ever heard, don't you think?
Yeah, he's about as legendary as it comes, especially in San Diego. He has a couple promotions as well that he works through, and, you know, the guy's a stud nonetheless. But
absolutely. Man, so 2 big-name gyms in San Diego, Costa Combat and 10th Blend Jiu-Jitsu going at it tonight, and I'm really excited to see. Honestly, I would not be surprised if Turpin won. I do not think it will be a unanimous decision. Would you think there's a chance there's a unanimous, though?
It really has everything to do with how you score those rounds. I mean, a lot of referees don't give anything to the grappling unless damage is landed. You know, so I think the real damage was landed from Trevon, but I mean, Sam Turpin, you know, nonetheless dominated a lot of positions. So it'll be interesting to see which way they kind of lean.
Yeah.
You know,
hey, absolutely. These guys are box office. A great fight. We knew that was going to be the case going in. As we alluded to, you know, Turpin really resembles Wonderboy. Who do you think Trevon Stubbs resembles?
I mean, you know, he's a textbook striker, kind of like a Jorge Masvidal, if you would. I mean, he definitely could work a little bit on not consenting against the fence. You know, when you're up against the fence, I know it can be a place to catch your breath, but you don't want to spend too much time because you are losing the fight right there. You know, so it's important to work those things. You know, a lot of times when you're in the gym, you know, your coach sets you up with fence drills and whatnot, and you're almost consenting to allow the person to work a little bit, you know. But in that circumstance, you know, he's got to work on just staying a little more active against the fence.
Hey, I gotta ask, man. You know the song that's playing right now, the Harlem Shake? Do you remember that, dude? I was like 11 when that song came out. That was lit, though. You remember that?
Yeah. Good times. Good times.
Times were a lot easier back then. Social media, obviously, not as toxic. The political climate, not as toxic. A lot of toxicity in the world, man. But these 2 guys, definitely not. And like I said, man, I'd definitely be down to hang out with these guys. Just really nice guys. Last question I gotta ask you before the decision. Is Stubbs a better singer or a better fighter? That's a tough one.
Man, you know, I'm gonna say fighter. You know, I mean,
really?
I'm a little biased. You know, I mean, I enjoy good singing, but nonetheless, we got Carlos Kramer.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for these 2 warriors. What a fight! After 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. Your first judge, Glenn Paulson, scored the bout 29-28 Turpin.
Okay.
Your next judge, Mark Reyes, scored the bout 30-27 Stubbs.
30-27. Wow, here
And
we go,
your
guys.
last judge scores the bout 29-28 for your winner by split decision, Trevon Stubbs!
And Stubbs wins by split decision, remains fights undefeated. What a fight!
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, the good thing, like we said earlier, you know, these are amateur fights, so there's a lot of opportunity for improvement. You know, one loss doesn't really mean anything, to be honest. You know, it's just good that they just get as many reps as they can until they go pro.
100%. Yeah, I mean, I got to ask, man. I mean, do you still, you know, a lot of fighters, I've heard so many stories, it's like having that 0 next to the name is so important, even if it's amateur. Do you think now, as Trevon Stubbs continues to go on a winning streak, that's going to feel a little bit more pressure? Just because, like you just said, it's amateur, you're just trying to get reps right now, it doesn't really matter too much.
Well, I mean, I can speak for myself, just as, you know, many other competitors, is especially when you start your career off undefeated, you almost view yourself as a Floyd Mayweather or John Jones who is never going to lose.
Oh,
and
man.
so
You don't think so, John? You don't think so?